Hey everybody on YouTube land, it's LordBear90 coming at you with a guitar lesson video for you this time. This video was requested, by a friend of mine, a new friend of mine on a website called Gaia Online. Her name is Regina Jones, 1994. She's a beginning guitarist, and she asked me to do a video explaining tunings on guitars. I told her that I was going to do an explanation on E standard, D standard, and then another tuning called a drop tuning, which is used for any other standard tuning that you wish, E, D, C, and so on and so forth. Now, for you to understand what E standard is supposed to sound like, as I explained to you in the instant messaging, from the bottom string to the top string, it's E, G, D, A, E. That's the standard guitar tuning that most beginners will learn when they first pick up a guitar, mostly because that's the most common tuning for any instrument, whether it's guitar, bass, piano, anything. Well, I don't really know much about piano, so let's not go into there. Now, I don't know how far into actually learning some of your notes and your chords you are, but I'm going to explain 3 of the major chords that most beginners learn to use. They are the G, the C, and the D chords. This is the G chord. Your ring finger goes on the bottom string, 3rd fret, middle finger, 6th string, 3rd fret, and your ring finger, 5th string, 2nd fret. And you play all 6 strings, and that's your G chord. Or you can play it in another way, which I really like. You can take your ring finger, move it up a string to the 2nd string in the same fret, and then put your pinky on the 6th string in the 3rd fret. And you get a more rich, full sound. For the D chord, you keep your ring. If you put your ring finger on the 2nd string for the G chord, don't move it. Leave it there. You just move your middle finger and your index finger. You put your middle finger on the 1st string, 2nd fret, and your your index finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. And there's 2 ways you can play the D chord as well. You can play it from either the 4th string down or the 5th string down, which again provides a more rich, full sound. And then for the C chord, you take your ring finger, put it on the 5th string, 3rd fret, middle finger, 4th string, 2nd fret, and your index finger, the 2nd string, 1st fret, and you play from the 5th string down. And that right there, Regina, are the 3 major chords for E standard. By the way, I was playing on a Dean Electric Acoustic Flying V guitar. It's one of my favorite guitars. I love Flying V models. Now I'm going to give you some examples on my electric Flying V. My Dean VX Electric Flying V guitar. I have this guitar tuned in D standard, which is a whole step lower from E, and it has a much more heavy crunch for genres of music such as heavy metal, hard rock, you name it. To understand D standard, you have your 6 basic strings. They're all tuned a whole step lower from E. You have D, G, C, no, I'm sorry, you have D here at the bottom, my memory's kind of gone right now. I can't remember the notes at the moment, so please excuse me. But anyhow, some of my favorite stuff are in D standard or in another tuning, which I will go into, called drop C. Now, what a drop tuning basically is, you take the top string of your guitar, or the lowest string if you have a 7-string or even an 8-string guitar, for those of you who are extremely talented, and you tone it down yet another step. For example, you take the D, and you drop it down to C, and you get to play open chords. That's an open C chord, and it's great for playing songs like Monster by Skillet. If you have any more questions that you would like to ask me after watching this video, please leave me a comment or send me another instant message on Gaia Online. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. But for more experienced videos from more experienced players, just browse around on YouTube. Just type in whatever lesson you want to learn or whatever, and I'm pretty sure that there will be a lot of other people who have videos that can explain more than what I have explained to you, possibly in a more clarified way. But that's all for now. I shall see you guys soon. LordBear90 signing off for now.